Hello, hello. Checking in with you in your week 2. Just wanted to put this video out and talk a little bit about what we are doing, right? Because one thing that we're very conscious of, we are breaking bad habits. But when you break a habit or you remove an old habit, you must replace it with something new, right? So that you don't revert back to that old thing. So that's what we're doing. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about how we create habits, right? One, now I got this little picture of coffee over there because coffee is a habit. It's something that we do without thinking. That's basically what a habit is. Coffee is like the number one industry outside of oil, of course. But, as far as retail, is coffee because people do it in their sleep. They do it without thinking. They do it every day. It's habitual. It's something that, you might leave home and forget your keys, but you don't forget your coffee. If you're a coffee drinker, you know what I'm talking about. So it's one of those things. So a habit we do without thinking. And that's what we want to do with this pursuit of health. So we are trying to lose weight. Yes. But if you pursue health instead of weight loss is a byproduct of good health. And that's what I always say, because we can kind of get discouraged when we focus on weight loss. But if you focus on health and you really, really get serious about what you're doing in pursuit of health, you will lose weight. Okay. So motivation being number one, you have that because you're in this group. For one, you got, somewhere that motivation kicked up in you that you wanted to make a change in your life. So you started walking towards that. So you made that conscious choice. You're now in the group. You're, going to the grocery store, buying some different things. You're following the assignments, hopefully throughout the week. And you're making these conscious choices to change, right? That's what it takes. You must make the choice, because if you're still on the border, kind of thinking about it, you're not going to see change. Like, the only time you will start to see change is when you make that choice to go all in. And once you do that, now we're talking about discipline, right? Now we're moving into that next phase of doing it anyway, doing it when it's uncomfortable, doing it when it's unfamiliar to you. That's the only way you're going to grow. That's part of my job in this process, is to push you outside of your comfort zone, or even if I'm training somebody, it's not my job for me to, cater what they're used to doing, because that's not going to grow them, right? My job is to push you outside of your comfort zone, make you go into the places that you're not comfortable with, right? So that you can grow. That's what exercise is. It's tearing down the muscle. So the muscle can't be comfortable. It can't stay in the state that it's used to and grow that way. It has to be torn down completely in order to come back together and rebuild stronger to do more. And that's the same thing in this process. So we want to discipline ourselves. Getting up, go to the gym 5 a.m. and it's raining is discipline. Do I want to get out of my bed? It's cold. It's wet. No, I don't want to, but a part of discipline is doing it anyway. And the same applies to this, guys. Like, you may be at the restaurant, out to lunch with coworkers or friends, or dinner or something, and everybody's got burgers and fries or wings. That used to be my weakness, hot wings, and everybody's got that, and it smells so good. But I know what I'm pursuing. I know what I'm walking towards. And if I was to get wings and fries, it's going to take me off course, right? So that's where you apply discipline, and you say, you know what, I'm going to do it anyway. Maybe try to order first, right before everybody else. So that way you get your order in, and now you're committed to maybe a piece of salmon and sweet potatoes and a salad or something healthy, steamed veggies, staying on course with what you're doing. You're not going to fall off. Doing it anyway. That's discipline, right? And the more you apply discipline, you're exercising that habit. And now, the more you do it, it's small, consistent action. So you made a choice, right? When you sat down to that table and ordered salmon and sweet potato and steamed vegetables, you made a choice. And now you're exercising that healthy habit, right? That lifestyle change. You do it over and over again. Small, consistent actions will compound into great results. It never fails. And the same applies to small, consistent actions that can walk you further away from your goal. Oh, I'm just going to eat this candy bar today. No big deal. I've been eating salad all week. It won't hurt. Another candy bar. Oh, it's just 2 candy bars this week. Same thing. And then you wonder why, okay, you didn't lose any, you gained, or, oh, I'm feeling like crap today. I got a headache all of a sudden. Well, somewhere you compounded those actions, right? It's a slippery slope. So just as you can make right choices and compound into the results and get closer to your goal, the same applies to our negative choices, which we've all done. That's why we're making a change now, because we have already done the small, consistent actions that did not add to our health. So we're trying to walk away from that and then continue to do it, right? Continue to exercise that habit and you will reap the reward. And that's the bottom line. And that's what it's going to take. So I just want to encourage you, and congratulate you as well. And just keep this in the forefront of your mind. If it's uncomfortable, if you're not used to it, if it feels weird, good. Do it, because it's growing you. It's pushing you into a place to make you better than what you were before. And don't overlook any small success that you've had along the way. I mean, I've seen some of the posts that you guys put out there, drinking more water, cutting back on cigarettes, cleaning up your meals. All of those are successes that you need to celebrate each and every time you do it, because the more you do that, the stronger you're going to get and the more you'll make that decision and exercise that habit. And before you know it, it will be something that you do without thinking. And that's where we want to get to. It's a journey, right? This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So don't beat yourself up and think you should be somewhere all of a sudden in a week. No, it didn't take us a week to get here. It's not going to take a week to change, but you're putting things in action to do that. So right on, keep going. Have a great day. I just want to encourage you and continue to motivate you to keep moving forward. You're doing a great job, guys. Live, learn, grow.